Hey everybody, me again, Shannon, Practical Paracord. Today's video, I'm gonna give y'all some tips and tricks y'all can use if you ever go hunting with a sling, y'all. Let's do it. So I went hunting the other day, went rabbit hunting with a sling, and there was a few problems that came up that I never thought of ahead of time. So I want to share them with you, all right? First things first, rocks. I brought a big old backpack full of rocks. Figured I'd do like a little ruck and just sling on the way. But no, be vigilant. Think about if there's gonna be any rocks you can pick up, or if you're only gonna be throwing a few rocks. My case, instead of 30 pounds of rocks, I just put like 10 or 15 in my cargo pants, and that was good. So first thing, just get you a few rocks. Even learn that in practice. You get better practice when you focus on fewer shots than just too many shots. All right. Second thing I try to find out is like, how do I walk around with a sling if I'm waiting for something to pop up, right? Because it's hard to walk around woods and stuff if you just got your sling hanging. You don't want your rock to fall out and all that stuff, and you want to be ready. So this is what I figured out. First off, you take your projectile, you put it in your pocket like you want it, right? You grab it nice and tight and fold it like this, all right? So now you got your hand you could use, hit your stick, a free hand. You can walk over stuff and you're always ready. If you see something, bam, you're ready, okay? Now, if you want to be real cool about it, all right? You're walking around, you got your stick, you got it nice and tight, you see something, you just drop it, all right? Notice how my hand kind of played like a shock. You don't want to drop the rock, obviously, but if you practice that enough, you'll be pretty good at it. Like, you just got to make sure your arms are shocked, So you're out there hunting. You want to put your rock in your sling, in your pouch, shove it in there nice and tight, make sure you're good. All right, now you could walk around with your stick, trying to get the rabbits to go or whatever. You got your free hand. And all of a sudden something pops up. You just drop it like that. And then that came real close to the camera. And then you can just, you see something? You know what I'm saying? Real quick, real effective. But you always got your rock in your hand. So that's number 2, okay? Number 3 was, when you're in a bunch of woods and stuff, with a bunch of little trees and branches, you can't use such a long sling, So if you gotta spin around and you hit something, your throw's gonna get thrown off. You know what I mean? So I took my little 60-inch sling and I put that in the bag and came out with my 48-inch. Okay, I still have power and accuracy. Okay, now when I was hunting, perfect shot came, everything was perfect. I knew I had room to swing, and the rabbit came up right where I wanted him, y'all. But when I threw, there was a tree in the way, right? So I smacked the tree right in the line of fire. If it wasn't for that tree, I can almost guarantee you I would have got one, y'all. I would have got me a rabbit. But that's one thing I want to talk about today, is the slinging styles when you got stuff around you, okay? As for this tree, okay? And just playing around, because I tried this video a bunch of times, and about 2 foot, you don't want to get really more closer than 2 foot from what you're gonna throw at, okay? So, and there's pretty much only 2 ways of doing it. If you're real close to a tree, if you're this close to a tree, you're not gonna be able to throw a side arm, right? So it's really only gonna be Balearic style, which is gonna be underneath, which Balearic style is really kind of an underhanded throw, so you have to go like this, and it's really an underhand twist. That was a bad throw. Let's try it again. That wasn't too bad. It's not Not my favorite style or most common style, comfortable style, but it works. Okay. Now, to my surprise, you know, I usually throw 3/4, you know, but even a 3/4, see, this tree is kind of cheating. This tree is kind of cheating a little bit. So 3/4 might not work as good, but over the top and bend over. Watch, okay? So I spin it like that, and just. You know, when I'm throwing, if I bend over and come over the top, my shooting lane is real small. And me personally, that's my best throw. I honestly thought the Balearic style was gonna win this one, which if you're a Balearic thrower, you probably will. But my style's over the top. You know, I can just. And it helps, just so y'all know, a nice little pause. And then come on, okay? Try a couple Balearic style. You know, and then I got the tree right here. Let's see. My 3/4 will work, but you know, not as good as straight over the top. See, that was a bad throw because I was worried about the tree. So, you know, and just be very aware of it. You know, 2 foot, with 2 foot, you might have to play with it. You might have to work your angles and think about your angles. But if you would see a tree, you know, make sure you give yourself about 3 foot. You know, you get about 3 or 4 foot, you can throw like you want. Like this is what? 2. We'll go another foot. I can throw like I want now. You know what I'm saying? But if I get real close, you see? All right, y'all. I know it ain't the most exciting video. I got a couple shots in yesterday trying to do this. Practice getting it ready like this. All right, so you got 1 ball in your hand. You know, rabbit hunt, we have another stick. If you're not in the woods, use a longer sling. And you know, you're free, but you could always just hold it tight, you know, so when you see something. I mean, so you don't have to reload. You know, this is pretty much the equivalent of a bullet in a barrel. You know, this is taking it off for safety. Now we hot. All right, y'all. Just a little quick video, something I learned I wanted to pass along to y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did, don't forget to like, subscribe, tell a friend, and when you do, tell them that notification bell.
Practical paracord, hey, you don't wanna miss it. Keep you entertained, you know that we talking slinging. Catch 'em in Louisiana, Sling King. Find 'em down south, slinging giants like it's David and Goliath. Make sure you subscribe now. All the slinging techniques, slinging so hard I could kill a beast. Come and check me, hey, I knew that you gon' like it for sure. Make sure that you tune in to Practical Paracord. Let's go.